There is an model that should tell you exactly where this story is headed. It's going to be sexual and it's going to feature debauchery. She is being slammed for wearing an extremely revealing outfit to the movies. Now, what do you wear to the movies? I think a lot of people probably wear yoga pants and sweatpants, something comfortable, I would imagine, because you're just going to eat popcorn and watch a movie. And there is absolutely no reason that any individual should go to a movie theater dressed like this. There she is. That is her full left ass cheek. Somebody just recorded her. She looks like she's getting some popcorn at the stand, acting like this is totally normal, that she's dressed like Nefertiti, an Egyptian princess that's about to fight. She's just saying this is totally normal. And why is this inappropriate? Well, because there are children. There are usually a ton of children that go to the theater. It looks like it's daytime, so you'll definitely expect children to be at a matinee theater. And here she is acting like this is completely normal. This is just what she wears.
Even with all this evidence, rest assured that many women will say that she's dressing that way for herself. Yeah, this is insane, but you can't make this shit up. Modern women crave attention like nicotine, that's for sure. They go online, post revealing pictures, and even open OF pages to sell their sexuality. This woman wearing that black dress is a perfect example of what chicks these days are all about. On top of that, let's face it, there are kids out there. It's the movies, not a goddamn strip club. Modern women are literally destroying society in real time. Having relationships with them is impossible. Knowing what they want is impossible too, and expecting them to behave properly is simply unrealistic. They supposedly cared about others, but they only care about themselves. Check this out.
Guys, it happened again. I'm getting sent home for my outfit. This time the HR girl approached me. I'm about to ask her.
I'm sorry, you still can't wear that. It's way too revealing and distracting.
It's distracting?
Very.
Prayer for Chase.
Gracias. Habla español. No. No parlez-vous français, but habla español.
Go ahead with the prayer, Chase.
Okay.
Bro, what just...
Nothing happened.
Was that a slip?
Yeah.
Full on slip?
I told you it was gonna happen if you made me wear the shirt like this. Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I think we should just move on.
No, but like, okay, the prayer was for what happened to me.
Let's just move on.
The prayer.
Let's hold that thought. Let's get through the rest of the super chats, please.
Oh.
Any public space you can imagine has become a source of potential problems. Looks like you're not safe from plain haram. Not only do social media platforms want you to see asses and titties all the time, but now the so-called female liberation movement wants you to see all that on the streets, because that's where these women belong. In today's video, we're delving into this decay, modern women wanting attention, and why this is proof that women are destroying society. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Mike D. He said, "It's why I bought a home gym. I can use all the weights/equipment exactly when I want to, and I don't have to deal with toxic feminism." Exactly. A friend of mine put it best: when spending money upfront on a home gym or fitness equipment in general, consider it an investment in your health, and I'll add, consider it an investment in your sanity. I remember when I used to go to one of those local cheap membership gyms, I wouldn't even dare look up for more than needed, since it could somehow come off the wrong way to modern women. A home gym, on the other hand, gives you the peace of mind that you really, really want, honestly. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5 for that comment of the day. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video. Embrace your masculinity. In today's society, there seems to be a growing trend of women pushing the boundaries of what is considered appropriate in public spaces. One recent incident that has caused quite a stir involves a woman who chose to dress provocatively while attending a movie theater. This decision, made in a space frequented by families and children, is getting men and decent people for that matter messed up. This is, of course, raising questions about the decay of societal values. But you and I very well know that the decay is real. The movie theater has traditionally been seen as a place for people of all ages to come together and enjoy films in a safe and comfortable environment. However, incidents like this woman's revealing outfit challenge the notion of what is acceptable in that setting. Many argue that private matters, including provocative clothing choices, should remain, well, private, especially when it comes to public spaces where children are present. These women are the epitome of the narrative that each one should live their own truth and have their own values, even if that includes traumatizing kids. This is amazing. Freedom is all these women want, they say, but they never tell you that part of the story where they try to impose their ideologies and ways of life on other people. Let me explain. This incident raises concerns about the erosion of social norms and the impact of individual freedom on the well-being of others. While personal freedom is important, it should not come at the expense of the comfort of other people, including families and kids, or the disruption of shared spaces. Don't get me wrong, I do like a balance between personal expression and consideration for the feelings and experiences of those around us. This is why MGTOW is so powerful. Namely, you live your life and don't coerce others. Also, as a MGTOW, you go back to the values of modesty, discipline, and all that good stuff. And the last thing you want is to see a naked woman while all you wanted was to watch a movie, not to witness some sort of normalized, legalized sex work. If that happens in the movies, imagine what goes on in the club. This woman says it best. Check it out.
One tequila shot and I start showing my...
Oh, that was me.
Is that true?
Yes. Yeah.
You big flash in public type of gal?
Sometimes it's by accident. And
The milkers.
That's just fall out and want to say hi, but sometimes, like, my friends like to suck on my at the club.
That
kinda
sounds awesome
fun.
for them. So you're saying
Yeah.
like guy friends or girlfriends?
This society, in particular modern women, is driven by the constant pursuit of validation and recognition. Women these days exhibit an intense craving for attention. This strong need for external affirmation often leads them to engage in attention-seeking behaviors, despite the potential consequences that may arise, not only for themselves, but for others. It is rather ironic that these chicks, who boast about their independence and self-assuredness, resort to dressing provocatively and seeking attention. Come on. These women are walking contradictions. The desire for attention is a powerful force in today's fame-seeking culture, fueled by the powerful ubiquity of social media platforms. These attention-seeking women go to great lengths to capture the spotlight, disregarding any potential negative impact on others, particularly impressionable minds. Yes, sir, there are kids around, so it's quite bad to force them to see naked women. The West is on a decline because these days, women are allowed to do whatever they want without facing the consequences. If other societies have higher moral values and never allow women to act this way, it's not because of sexism, it's because when women are allowed to do whatever they want, society decays in no time. Think of Eve, who ate the forbidden fruit, but that's another whole story. The point is, while proclaiming their supposed independence, these women engage in hypocritical behavior by reveling in attention-grabbing tactics. They may dress in revealing outfits, consciously seeking to attract gazes and elicit reactions. This contradictory behavior showcases the clear contrast between their claims of independence and their dependence on external validation. Like, girl, make up your mind. The hypocrisy becomes evident when considering the message these attention seekers send. They champion personal freedom and individual expression, but their actions contradict these ideals. By seeking attention through revealing attire and provocative behavior, they inadvertently perpetuate harmful stereotypes and objectification that, by the way, they want. It's not that men objectify each and every woman they see out there. If a woman dresses modestly, rest assured that not many men will think of her body, let alone objectify her. But what can you expect from men when they see a woman who's almost showing her private parts? Does society expect visual creatures like men to wonder what their favorite food is? Not in a million years.
Do you guys dress up and go out to seek validation from men?
No, I honestly, if I have my tits out, like, I'm feeling myself. Like, I don't want that for no men. Like, if I like myself. Like, I'm, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Cap. What about you?
Cap.
I dress for myself, but if men like it, then that's just an extra bonus.
So you dress up, you go to work to buy things just to come out and like it for yourself?
I dress because I feel good, and then if guys like it, then that's just extra.
Do you feel good in your pajamas?
100% I do.
Why don't you wear your pajamas out then?
Gotcha, bitch.
Because, let's be honest.
Do you guys dress?
What do you guys think? They capping? I think they're capping. That's a bunch of bullshit. Of course they they want the attention. Women love attention.
Society doesn't give an F about the damaging effects of such attention-seeking behaviors. While these women may temporarily satisfy their need for validation, they contribute to the decay of societal values. Their actions create an environment where people prioritize personal gain and instant gratification over respect for others and cohesive social norms. And do you know what's funny? Modern women are the same ones who vote for liberal parties, big daddy governments, and extensive social programs to supposedly help the vulnerable. Like, wow, you really care about your community. But guess what? That's a lie. These women don't care about others at all. They care about themselves. Think of women like Susanna Gibson, who, by the way, is running for the House of Delegates in Virginia. Do you think she performed those scenes to earn money and donate it to charity? Hell no. Women want you to accept their preferences, but when you want to exercise yours, they call you a sexist. I mean, this is simple. If a girl wants to be a hoe on camera or dress provocatively in private, for example, when having sex with Chad, cool. But as a man, on NoFap, or even better, as a parent, the last thing you want for your kids or yourself is to see a half-naked woman. Furthermore, the hypocrisy extends to their perceptions of authenticity. They boast about being true to themselves and embracing their uniqueness, yet their actions seem more focused on conforming to societal expectations and garnering attention. The contradiction between their so-called authenticity and their attention-seeking behaviors highlights the disingenuous nature of their actions. It's almost a moral obligation to talk about the consequences of attention-seeking behaviors and challenge the normalization of such actions. Rather than valuing genuine connections and fostering healthy forms of self-expression, these chicks prioritize short-lived attention and superficial admiration, but then wonder why no man takes them seriously. It's not because men are sexist, it's because these women don't offer any traits that incentivize men to wife them up. A woman like that is not only a pump and dump, it's a disgrace to humanity, an example of what women should never be. Then they'll try to redeem themselves and give moral lessons about how good being a hoe is.
And then probably in the next 6 months, I'm gonna go back to college just for a psych degree, because I think there's a major flaw in the understanding between regular people and sex work, right? So I think that...
Absolutely.
I think if I could get a psych degree and I could write a book or start doing conversations to everyday people or sex workers about coexisting in that type of emotion, in that type of world, and making people see sex workers as something more than just people, as something more than just sex workers. Because I think if people were to truly take the time to digest into the inner workings of their thought process and how their brain actually operates outside of a thought process, it could further aid in the battle against sex work.
It's something that everyone watches every day.
The intense need for attention exhibited by these women shows a deeper craving for external validation. Their hypocritical behaviors, boasting about independence while actively seeking attention through revealing attire, is proof of the contradictions within their actions. By promoting attention-seeking tactics, these women contribute to the decay of societal values and perpetuate harmful stereotypes. Women don't give an F about respect and meaningful connections. Rather, they want you to respect them when they're the ones disrespecting themselves. But hey, When you want them to respect your simple boundaries, you're automatically a bad person, a sexist, and all that jazz. I mean, really, what a clown world. What modern women don't get is that personal choices have consequences and that these choices can affect not just the individual making them, but also those who encounter them. The desire for attention and fame should not overshadow the importance of creating an environment that is respectful to all. These 304s, because that's what they really are, talk day in and day out about building an inclusive society, but they never tell you the part that MGTOW and people with common sense for that matter are not welcome into the picture. If you don't believe me, check what's going on in America. Parents don't want their kids to learn about how to do stuff in the bedroom. That's, again, a private matter. This is easy to understand. MGTOW don't like hoes, but they don't force women or anyone to change their opinions. Live and let live, society says. Cool, I love it. Now, if a parent doesn't want their kids to see naked women on the streets or in the movies, that's not misogyny. It's common sense. Like, if a girl wants to get ran through by Chad and Tyrone, men going their own way don't really give an F, but they just accept that this woman is not the right one for themselves, and they'll never put a ring on it. But come on, dressing like that is simply unacceptable. She can wear all those clothes in private because, well, she's out in a public space. What gets men messed up is that women want you to conform to their ideologies and worldview, but when you just want to exercise your preferences, like not seeing naked 304s in public, you're a totalitarian.
You got Emily Ratajkowski. Emily Ratajkowski, find me the man that is going to marry her. And what happened when she did get married? She got cheated on.
But who's at fault there? Because are the guys at fault because they give them all the attention, or are the girls at fault because they're like, yo, this is so easy. I can just post a picture of my ass, make this money.
It's all trades, you know? That's what I'm saying. You're trading your present for your future. And then I think when those women get older and suddenly now they're not the hottest girls, you're not getting hotter as you age as a woman, right? You know, there's always going to be a younger 18, 19, 20-year-olds on TikTok doing the exact same thing, making the exact same money, and the men are going to start looking at them naturally, you know? And so now you're washed up, you know, and the ass pics aren't ass picking.
While everyone has the right to express themselves freely, it is crucial to exercise that right responsibly. But yeah, these women want all the rights in the world without facing any responsibilities whatsoever. Funny enough, these women behave like kids while forcing kids to see their inappropriate outfits. Dressing provocatively in public spaces can send mixed messages and perpetuate harmful stereotypes, or rather, realities that women these days are hoes. Consider the impact of your actions on others, they said. I agree, but these women do everything but consider other people's needs and preferences. Do women want to create an environment that fosters respect and understanding, or rather, just want to impose their views on everyone else? They're the most totalitarian people out there, so rest assured that they'll try to come up with excuses to justify their 304 behaviors, not only in private, but also in public spaces. Again, MGTOW men don't force women to do anything. If a MGTOW man sees that a woman is a 304, he just moves on, but never tells her what to do. She wants to be free, right? So be it, but you don't want to see her naked in public, let alone get an STD by banging a woman who's been around the block. The key is not that complicated. It's about a balance between personal freedom and respecting the boundaries of shared spaces. While everyone should have the freedom to express themselves, they should also consider the impact of their choices on those around them, particularly in environments where diverse audiences gather. Simple. If she wants to be a hoe in private, rest assured that many men will want to smash with her, but families and decent human beings don't want to see hoes in the movies. Is this too difficult to understand? This is common sense to me, honestly. Personal freedom comes with responsibility, but women only care about the former. Expressing yourself is cool, but only when taking into consideration simple moral and social rules like, well, dressing appropriately in public. So, to those who believe they can do whatever they want without considering the consequences, I mean, modern women, it's time to take a step back and reflect. This goes something like, yes, you have the freedom to make your own choices, but with that freedom comes the responsibility to consider the impact on others. Freedom is okay, being a hoe in places where families and kids can see you is not. Period. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.